welcome to an exciting sneak peek of the all-new CBS fall season.
So boom, 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 boom.
All new comedies.
What are you doing?
And all new Cosby.
Just washing the turtle, dear.
A new drama for everyone.
No!
Superman, I'm not.
And much, much more on the CBS Sneak Peek Fall Preview. Monday nights, it's an all-new Cosby at 8.
What is this smoke?
Now, just let me ask you, are you yelling because you think I'm still out in the yard? There are things that we're doing that the Huxtables couldn't do.
Tell me about your visit to the doctor's office.
The lungs were wonderful, the arteries fantastic, the heart is fantastic, and the colon was so beautiful that the doctor called experts to come up and see it and feel it.
He is not retired. He is home, adjusting to being home, and Ruth has to adjust to his adjustment.
You had one thing to do.
I saved a turtle's life. I'm a hero, and what do I get from my wife?
Now he's got all the time in the world to be involved with the things that bother people and to try to fix them.
Olin, have you ever been to the dry cleaners?
Now, that's a rhetorical question, obviously leading to a story, and I'd hate to miss the end. So I'd best leave now before you start. I'm fascinated by him, but since we're so different, I think that perhaps we clash at times, but unintentionally. I love you, Ruthie. Bye, Hilton.
Do you love me, Pauline?
I do, but I don't show it.
I think you have something that will touch an awful lot of people, and that's what I'm after. I will turn out all the lights and lock up. You going upstairs, and after I've done that, then you can come back down and see if I locked everything up and turned it off.
It's Cosby at 8, followed by Ink, starring Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen at 8:30.
All right, Gerald, blocking mode.
Do I not chew my gum on television?
Quiet, please. Phylicia, seriously, what's that about? And action.
No, don't put my watch
Well, why
on.
not? Let's just find out what it is.
Jeez.
That was good. Where's the B-roll? You got that? Good. That's some funny stuff. It's good to be doing a series again. Sure, I had some butterflies at first, but, once I got on the set, it was just like old times.
You're going to keep working together?
Sure?
Why not?
Oh, no reason. Well, after all, it has been relatively amicable.
It is amicable.
Very.
I mean, after all this time.
it's not like we...
Not at all.
No way.
Stop that.
Yeah, it was like old times, all right. He called me Diane during the entire first scene.
And we're sorry if things have been a little tense around here the past 8 months.
Yeah, I had no idea that her desk would be that flammable.
The show is about a woman who works with her ex-husband on a newspaper and she becomes his boss. It's really about me.
We agreed that we can't work together anymore.
Well, now this is completely different.
How?
Because now you'll be working for me.
Well, the show's about a guy who works with his ex-wife on a newspaper. Suddenly, she becomes his boss. She's in way over her head, so I gotta bail her out all the time. So really, the show's about me.
Are you asking me to come back to the paper?
Are you asking me to ask you to come back to the paper?
Are you
Look at this, will you? My father, my grandfather, full heads of hair like Vikings.
Yeah, we love working together. I mean, we only have to take one car, and we can spend some quality time together, and after we do some improvs, I give Ted his performance notes.
Yeah, we drive in together.
Don't say a word. It's not funny. I left the South to get away from here like this.
Ink. Isn't that a great title? The network wanted me to call it the Ted Danson Show, but I finally had to say, come on, fella. That's nothing but a cheap ploy to get millions of people to watch.
Things were a little tense for a while. It almost didn't happen. He was so upset when they wouldn't call it the Ted Danson Show. Finally, one network executive told him, look, you want to call it the guy who used to be on Cheers' show? Fine, otherwise, it's Ink. It was kind of pathetic.
Monday nights, Ink and Cosby, 2 new comedies on CBS. New dramas on CBS begin Tuesdays at 8 with Gerald McRaney in Promised Land.
What kind of a man gives a job to a total stranger and takes in his whole family, no questions asked?
A kind one. They still exist.
Well, the name of the show is Promised Land, and it's a show about ordinary people in some rather extraordinary circumstances.
The company probably did us a favor by closing down.
Well, remind me to write them a thank you note just as soon as I can afford a stamp.
Well, it won't be long, honey. We made it this far. It's all smooth sailing from here on.
It is a spin-off of Touched by an Angel, where when the people begin to face the reality of their lives, they are visited by the angels and given hope, or at least having their hopes jump-started for them.
You were right.
Yep, we found our man.
Promised Land will address some of the same issues, I think, but through human beings as opposed to angels. Human beings with warts and with faults and with weaknesses, but who keep trying to do the right thing. Something is telling me that we are not stuck here or anyplace else, and that home is wherever we are, and we can do some good wherever we go.
Well, let's get this show on the road.
All right. That's what I see out of these people, is still good, decent, strong people. We will see, sort of in keeping with the theme of the show, we'll just see what's around the next bend. We'll see what happens.
Where are they going, Tess?
It doesn't matter. God will be there when they get there.
Promised Land airs Tuesdays at 8 o'clock.
Cash drawer, safe, and we'll open some cases.
Kids, or at least that's the way they sound on the phone. The owner's been shot. We don't know the extent of the injury, and they won't let us send in a paramedic.
I'm going in.
You're going where?
Well, I'm a doctor, remember? It's your basic shrink with sidebar responsibilities. I portray a character named Nick Moloney, who is a psychiatrist cop. These guys will shoot through me to get to you. And in about 8 seconds, everybody's dead. I want to live. I am practically the sole support of my bartender. His primary strength is simply the absolute fascination with why people do what they do. You have the power. I have to come on your terms.
You are not coming in here!
I have to. And with crisis intervention, the fact that every situation is not hopeless. You think those cops out there want to be the first on their block to make national TV by sending 3 petty robbers to Brazil? What these guys don't do is lose. That's the real world. To be a shrink, I studied my own neurotic behavior, began to understand it, and now I'm an expert.
You got any more surprises for us? Or should we just stand here and wait?
It's an enormously complicated, pressurized life to be a cop. And this man became a cop to understand it and to better interact with those people around him.
Walk out. Do your time. You're young. Life goes on.
Moloney, starring Peter Strauss, airs Thursdays at 9.
What if you knew, beyond a doubt, what was going to happen tomorrow?
The show is called Early Edition. It's about a fellow who gets a paper on his door stoop one day. What's this?
Yeah.
And realizes that the paper contains tomorrow's news.
Some guys have all the luck.
Gary Hobson's a disgruntled stockbroker. He's not very happy with his job. Not the kind of guy who likes to wear a tie.
On! Happy anniversary!
Things are going really bad for this guy in life right now. Then this paper shows up, and what one might think is a windfall in this paper turns out to be another disaster on this little necklace of pearls. It's a real curse. He tries to change the situation in a certain way, but he has to be careful on how he's going to do it because he can do it the wrong way.
Nobody. All right, nobody move. I'm a desperate man.
But no matter what he does, he affects what's going to happen. I think it would drive a man mad to do nothing else in life but to deal with this situation. But he can't get away from it.
It came? It came.
It's a drama, but there's comedy in it.
Yes, yes, yes! There is a God!
Fisher Stephen plays this guy on the other side where, come on, give me the paper. Look at all this money we can make. Let's go to the Cubs game. Give me the scores. Come on, let's go to the track. Please, Gary, come on.
Anybody else want to get in on the action? I'm feeling like maybe a fake punt and OT. Anybody? I'm feeling very lucky today.
When I look at a newspaper now in a newspaper stand, or whether I pick it up, what have you, it goes through my mind. What would I do if I was going to try to change this? You could say, oh, yes, I'm going to go out and I'm going to make $1 million. But if you're going to go live and enjoy that $1 million and you're still getting a paper telling you what you could do to be helping to save people, how could you enjoy the $1 million?
Early edition, Saturdays at 9. And Wednesday night, it's new comedies and some familiar faces. Beginning at 8 with Fran Drescher in The Nanny.
You are going to see things today that will haunt you for the rest of your shopping life.
Excuse me, please. I had the sweater first.
I believe you're mistaken.
I've got the cuff.
I've got the armpit.
I've got your kid.
The nanny named Fran. What did Socrates say was the greatest thing a man or a woman could do?
Raise children?
No, any idiot can raise children. Look around you.
My new show is called Pearl, and I play a woman who's a very working-class street woman who goes back to school.
You might have a better education, but they all had better manners.
I'm not here to teach manners.
Good, because your manners suck.
Of course, he treats her like he would a fly, with utter disrespect.
Can you be more specific?
Oh, yes. I can be astoundingly specific.
But the more he gets to know her, I think the more that he realizes that she has a quality which he admires greatly. And that quality is that she never gives up.
You can take all your stupid questions and your intimidation, and you can stick it where even Abraham Maslow can't find it.
It's a great thing to do if you have the impulse to go for it.
I walked out of your class yesterday practically in tears.
Could you be a little more specific?
I can be astoundingly specific.
Wednesday nights after The Nanny, you're gonna love it. If you don't love it, I'm gonna...
It turns out the show is not canceled after all, which means that we'll be working side by side together again for another year.
Almost Perfect was veering more towards perfect, so now we're going to bring it back to almost perfect.
And the winner of the swimsuit contest is... Oh, you look beautiful. You just need some heels. Okay, come on over.
Kim is going to be single once again and out there trying to meet somebody. And the show is still about her trying to balance her relationship and her job.
You can't drop me. I haven't reported half the accidents I've been in.
That's where a lot of the comedy comes from in the show, is seeing this person who perceives herself to be a goddess fall.
I am not a princess, and from now on, I forbid anyone to say that I am.
I'm lonely. I just want someone to hold me.
Public Morals, half-hour comedy, Wednesday nights, 9:30.
I'll hold you, Kenny.
Someone without tattoos.
Oh, that lets me off the hook.
Half-hour comedy about the Public Morals Division of the New York City Police Department.
Farewell. Next stop, Splat City.
Lou, if you were gonna do something, now would be the time.
All right, just let him jump around. All right. Now let's get back to work.
What I hope they'll find is good humor and characters that they want to see over and over again.
Okay, so you saw the plan.
Wednesdays this fall, it's a full night of comedy on CBS. All new on Friday nights, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Grab that, Ray.
Where's my present?
Oh, Al, get off there. Sit down.
name of the show is called Everybody Loves Raymond, which is a great title if you're not Raymond. Okay, all right, I'm going to ask you quickly and quietly move to your nearest exit.
It's the fourth quarter.
Dad, please buckle up and go. The good part and the sad part is that's my family in real life. Peter Boyle is an under-exaggeration of my real father. Please, Dad.
It's the fountain of youth. I'm sucking in that youth.
I'm begging you. I'm begging you, let go of their head. My father, he's not doing it right. He's not following through. He's got to hold them in. And...
They need to get the message that we have our own lives and we're entitled to a little privacy.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So you'll tell them.
I can't do that. We want the parents to be so crazy that the wife has every right to want them out of the house.
You don't leave a note, you just leave. We're looking all over for you. Where'd you look?
We thought we'd start here.
I have to keep telling myself that this is a character I'm playing. It's sarcastic. But then the whole theme of it was to try to make it close to me as possible. Yeah. I thought this only happened on my birthday. The first time my kids saw the kissing scene, you know, they liked it, and then they saw me kissing. That's not mommy. That's not mommy. And I'm just wondering, God, what is this doing to these kids?
What are you doing here?
We live here.
First time my wife saw the kissing scene, I had to have a CBS executive right next to her showing her how much money I was making. Right there. That's how much she made on that kiss. Okay. The truth is, Deborah wanted us to have a day to ourselves. And me too. But Deborah's the one. I'm a stand-up comic, and if you know anything about stand-ups, basically we don't like ourselves. That's what drives us. And to go, well, God, what if I start believing that everybody loves? You're not going to be funny anymore.
When did he get so sensitive?
He's a writer.
Happy birthday.
This is a no-win situation. If it fails, who wants to fail? And if it succeeds, I'm not going to be able to handle that either.
Everybody Loves Raymond at 8:30. Also new on Friday nights.
The name of the show is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I play a spy.
Who are you?
Janitor. You?
Secretary.
As soon as they meet, she has this instant connection with him.
Sex. It has a way of keeping people from thinking clearly.
The notion of the show is that we're going to travel to different cities, different countries, and continue our spying, but all the while trying to find out more and more about each other as our relationship grows.
Can we talk?
What about?
We can start with what you're doing in there.
Oh, this is my home. I live here.
Someone's stealing your home.
It's a timeshare. The show has got a lot of romance, a lot of comedy. It's a very lighthearted show.
Emergency bus inspection.
We have good spying. We have technological gadgets and things. I always wanted to be Indiana Jones since I was a kid. It's like been my dream to be able to do all of that stuff. So for me, this is really a dream come true. I get to be Indy. People have found, the show to be very sexy, and that's all going to work for us, I think.
We are not going anywhere.
Why? We were just starting to click.
Click? You call this clicking?
It's ridiculous how fun it is.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Friday nights, this fall on CBS. On Wednesday nights this fall, CBS presents a new kind of crime story.
What would you do for your partner, Cam?
Easy Streets has a lot to do with protecting your own, looking out for what's yours.
Your parole officer's gonna tell you not to associate with felons. You tell them we're the only people you can trust.
I find it a fascinating story, epic in scope, operatic.
Do I look like I'm afraid of dying?
I want to know who you told.
No! My character seems to be fearless about the pursuit of the truth. Whatever the truth is, as long as he knows what it is.
Somebody killed my partner. I want to know who.
And what if that person is me?
Then I'm gonna kill you.
You want to see JD? Give me $200.
I'm not paying $200 to see my daughter. He suppresses so much of what he's going through. When someone pushes him just that much too far, he snaps. Which is a lot of fun to play.
You want your PO to find out that you've been fired, huh?
It is truly an ensemble show in which there are a number of different characters whose personal and private lives are explored. My character proceeds to try to find out what happened, but in unraveling what happens, there are a multiplicity of different possibilities.
It leaves some intrigue as to who these characters are to each other and what will they mean to each other in the future.
Familiar faces, new comedies, new dramas. It's an exciting new season this fall. Welcome home to CBS.